The heating and air conditioning controls of the NX are pretty cool. They're easy to see, easy to read, and easy to follow. Here we have the heated seats. You have 3 different positions, high, medium, and low, and you also have air-conditioned seats, high, medium, and low on this particular hybrid model. You have that as well over on the passenger side. In between both of the heated seats, you're going to have the lock sensor, meaning that when this is flashing, it's letting you know that there is an alarm turned on to the vehicle. You have your hazard lights, as well as your passenger airbag on and off light. When somebody sits into the passenger seat, this light will go off, letting you know that the airbags are armed, in case if you're in a front-end collision. You have your passenger temperature, I'm sorry, not passenger, but driver temperature, as well as passenger temperature. If I take dual off, you're going to notice that this 82 will also be 82 over here. Now the driver has complete control over both sides of the vehicle. We have auto climate control. That'll keep it at that 76 degrees. Off to turn off the whole heating and air conditioning system. Low fan, if you want to take it off of auto, and you would have your manual selection of how you want that fan to respond. Your mode, where you want the air to come out of which slot. Then dual, front defrost, rear defrost with side mirrors, as well as recirculative mode, fresh air mode, AC, and your rear vent control, meaning it's more of an air cleaning device. You have yourself a beautiful clock. They've made new, I'm kind of jealous in a way because this clock looks amazing in this car, and they've made it a little bit easier to read, making the 12 a lot more of a prominent fixture, and then the 3, 6, and 9 just a little bit bigger and taller than the other hour positions. I think it looks absolutely amazing with the bezel, and it does definitely make the center of the dash pop. And then you have your navigation control up on the top on the screen. Now, I want to make sure that you all realize that the screen itself is a fixed screen. It doesn't move, it doesn't tilt. It's basically straight up and down. So I wanted to make sure that you realize that before you go and you start tugging on it and thinking that it may fold into this plastic area. It does not. It is fixed. So I just want to keep you in mind there. As we work our way up, you have the home link system. You have 1, 2, and 3 home link, as well as turning on or off your auto dimming mirror. Some of the cool features that they've done, instead of having buttons up on the lights, you can just wave your hand across these sensors and your lights will turn on. And then if you want to turn off the lights, you can run your hand back over top of them without having to touch them, which is pretty neat. The SOS button, we've been used to having that system in case if you're in an automobile accident and the airbags were to deploy, Lexus would send out an emergency team to help you. If you're able to say you're okay, then you would basically say, yes, I'm okay, but I still need help, and they'd come out to the rescue. Also, if you need roadside assistance help, towing, fuel delivery, battery jumps, as well as tire help, they'll be there for you as well, or any onboard emergency help, as well as vehicle tracking in case if your vehicle becomes stolen. The vehicle does have a nice sunroof, and the sunroof controls are on either side of the SOS button. It's a very amazingly packed vehicle. I'm happy Lexus has created this segment. It's much needed. I'm a 6'4" to 6'5" guy. I fit into this car well. If you're obviously smaller than me, you'll fit in it awesome. You still have mirrors on your visor, and when you open that door, the light turns on. Lexus was smart too. They created an additional plastic piece that comes out of the visor for sunlight. Put that back in. A grab handle to get in and out of the vehicle. One of the neat things that they did, and they kind of learned this by the RX, creating a larger cabin by putting in accent windows. And those accent windows you'll see right in front of the mirror. So that gives the cabin a much larger feel. And then you can also use those windows by seeing oncoming traffic or just having better visibility around bikers or cyclists around town. That gives you another little window of opportunity to see them, which is a very, very smart idea. In the mirrors, you'll notice that you have the blind spot monitor. I just want to show you how that works again. Down here, we have a green light being illuminated. That is our blind spot monitor. When we turn it off, there's no longer a green button or green light above the button. When I turn it on, you'll see that little indicator. When that indicator is in orange, do not make the lane change. Do not make the lane change. And there it is again in green.